So what's going on? You know, I got to timestamp it. It's August 9th, 2026. It's approximately 8:02 a.m. on that eastern side. We flipped the poles. It might be western. Gregorian calendar, hear me out. I'm doing my hair, right? I'm trying to do my hair. Okay. And while I'm doing that, I'm sitting up here and I'm scrolling. You know how I be. It's either music or some type of podcast or something that you're doing while you're doing your hair. Some of y'all might do it in silence. Some of y'all might chew gum. I don't know. But while I do try to figure out this little journey with my hair, I'm over here at Real Life Productions on YouTube. And let's see what the title is. I know Dr. York just as well as he does. Jaguar Wright on her early meetings with Jay-Z. All right, so this was posted on August 5th, 2026. And here, it doesn't have much about the video. It's just where you could tap in to follow Real Life Productions. All right, so now we're going to tap into the video. All right, y'all, let's get into it.
Real life. It ain't real life. It ain't real life. Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
I started interning at labels when I was a kid. I remember the first time I met Sean Carter, and it wasn't at MTV Studios. I was a girl. And we were on the streets. And I know Dr. York just as well as he does. Why does nobody ever ask him about his ties to the Ansars and the Holy Tabernacle?
You could be approved for $39 per month, full coverage auto insurance. The only catch is that you need to have 0 DUI.
And the Holy Tabernacle.
All right, so before we even get started, she's speaking some heavy language right now. All right, and now my brain is tingling. When I saw the title, I know Dr. York just as well as he does. Which Dr. York is you talking about? But then when she mentioned the ancient tablets and all that good language we just heard here, I said, oh, the connections are getting deeper. Back to you. Who is this? Real Life Productions and Jaguar Wright.
You know, Josie said something really interesting, and then someone had said something really interesting after the interview, and they were like, just because you know somebody doesn't mean you have to tell everybody that you know them. I know everybody, but more importantly than that, everybody knows me. I don't gotta fight. What's really interesting, though, the thing is for all of those years, nobody ever questioned what I was or who I was. I was revered, I was accepted, I was appreciated. Some people even worship my abilities.
Okay, so let me stop right here. What she said was some people even worship her abilities. This is Jaguar Wright. I ain't gonna lie, I'm only familiar with her from the little theories she's been coming out with. And they've been strong ones. They've been hitting on point. They always, what I realized within their systems, they always have folks within their systems that's going to be able to give out this information, okay? I don't know how deep she's in, and I don't know what type of abuse she's endured here, okay? I can still see within her eyes right now, like if with this video being paused, there's a lot of pain that's still there, and there's a lot of questions that she wants answered, and she's trying to get those answers out, I guess the best way that she can, but there's also a sense of looking for attention in her eyes. No disrespect to you, Jaguar Wright, whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? Because the information you've been putting out been phenomenal. However, what I can see in the eyes, y'all, and in the voice, and trying to get people to accept you, beloved. We accept whatever information is being put out, and I accept whoever truths and whoever lies is out there. You dig what I'm saying? Because whoever lies is out there, all the lies is going back directly to the person that told the lie. And it's going to reflect on their lives. Yes, so let's hear more about her abilities here. Jaguar Wright, back to you.
Once upon a time, some still do. Without my encouragement, I don't believe in celebrity worship. I just don't. But the thing that gets me, really, is that nobody started talking about my career or talking about me like that publicly, or going after me, or questioning my relevance, or questioning who I am, or questioning my history until I started telling the truth about the industry. It was only then that the backlash happened. If I was so hated, and if I was so, not wanted, and so irrelevant, and so this and so that, why wasn't motherfuckers talking about me like this the whole time? Has anybody ever asked that question?
A lot of people have.
Like, if I was so forever, then why wasn't niggas talking about me like I wasn't forever? Why did it not start until I started calling people out and started adding up?
Okay. She got a point now.
Tell me that's not an important question that I just threw out there.
That's important.
No, without question. Without question.
It's just funny how quickly the world falls for it.
Ooh. She says.
Well, Jag, as we have these conversations, you have new fans every day, people who are just being introduced to you, and they go back and watch your old interviews. And it's always a learning lesson when they go back and watch, what's come before, because you kind of always painted a timeline, and, you kind of stick within that. And there's a lot of, again, truth that just lays in there that people will need to go back and watch and listen. But as we do this on the Real Life Street Stars on the Blue Couch, you also, again, you have your sermons almost on a daily on your own channel. I want you to go ahead and, let people know as far as, they fall in love with you here, and they can actually go and watch you on your own accord. Can you tell them again which sites are you on? What's the best way to catch you if they want to, sometimes they be excited to catch you live. When do you go live? Get you in their algorithm.
Okay.
Keep your notifications on and just subscribe to my platforms. Here on YouTube, our community channel where I am, where I go live, where we talk, where we kick it. I do my weekend wrap-ups there. We do our Tuesday tea there. We have our impromptu lives. We have our members-only stuff that we do. And we're a members-powered platform. So predominantly, mostly everybody there is a member. Well, not mostly everybody, because we're almost 130,000 subscribers strong, but we have somewhere around like 500 members. We're trying to get that number up. Because more people should come, and it gives people the chance to get to know me, for me. But that's the Jaguar Wright effect here on YouTube. We also have the Jaguar Wright Show, where my more produced content like this will be over there. I'm about to start doing some new interviews soon. Over there, the Jaguar Wright Show. We also have our producers platform, Set in the West Doc. And we have Set in the West LA. And Wolfgang Amadeus, y'all know Odell, over there burning it up. I'm over there sometimes too, but I'm just pretty much Jaguar Wright everywhere else, whether it be on Twitter or X. I occasionally do spaces there. I'm also on Kick now, kick.com/Jaguar Wright. We have our Patreon.com/Jaguar Wright. I still have my Instagram, Jaguar Wright, and I'm over on TikTok as well, Jaguar Wright. Now, I'm not there all the time. And we also have the Jaguar Wright Uncensored podcast. Or you can just look me up at thejaguarwright.com, my website, and all of the links are there. And yeah.
There you go. There you go. Jack, let me ask you, how does one become a moderator on your channel? And shout out your moderators if you would like to shout out any of them.
Why not retire from the job you're doing, do TWP whenever you want, and supplement your income in a way that...
Like to shout out any of them.
Okay, so before she gives her shout outs, I do want to commend her now. She got her shit together. If you just go straight to her website, you can, that's what I'm taking notes on too. How organized she just had that layout for you to receive all her information and where you can find her. You dig what I'm saying? Whether you want to tap into her platforms or not. What I also find that's starting to ruffle my little feathers is when they be like the members only and you got to pay for extra knowledge and things like that. I get it though. Everybody growing. Everybody got to do what they got to do. But it brings me back to that statement I made earlier about how certain people were in these systems and now they're giving out this information, and it's like, what made you want to give out this very important information now? We are in the age of information and we are all under judgment. So maybe a lot of folks are taking this time to really go within and tell the truth as to what happened. And that could be the timing, but it's like, y'all watched a lot of shit go on while y'all was still in the systems. Right? But she has had a hell of a journey from glimpses of little videos that I saw about her, especially her little trip to the mental health facilities and things like that. You know how they do in their worlds. And even over here in ours, motherfucker will quickly say, you crazy. You can't take care of your children. They gonna call CPS. They gonna call the state. They gonna call somebody on you. You dig what I'm saying? Especially if you acting out of character. So now let's get back into Jag. Let's see what's going on with Jaguar Wright. And the information that she's about to share. Now, I do like her composure and her demeanor. Again, the eyes explains a lot. However, from previous videos and previous interviews that she's had, maybe it was an interviewer, maybe it was the timing. At times, she did seem a little fabricated or a little, I don't even want to say crazy, but it's the way they make folk look when they're trying to express a certain truth, right? Mentally ill type situation. They make you look like you on drugs, and some folk do be on drugs. Some folk do be tapping into that realm. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to you, Real Life Productions. And after this video, y'all already know we're going to tap into Real Life Productions channel to see if it's something y'all want to tap into. All right, back to y'all.
Well, there's Auntie Leah, there's Archangel Michael, there's the natural one we all know as Ayasha Lachey Bay. We have Kat, and we don't have a lot of moderators anymore. We really don't. Cut it down a lot because, becoming a moderator for someone like me is the best way to infiltrate my platform.
Yeah.
And we keep it tight. We keep it small now. How do you become a moderator for my channel? You don't.
Very good. Very good.
You come around. You be around. And if we feel comfortable, you might just get that wrench. I know that there's a lot of people here on YouTube that sell wrenches. What is it, $100 and you get a wrench and all of that stuff. Like, no, we're a community, and the information that we share and the work that we do is very important. So it has to be done, earnestly. So yeah, if you want to become a moderator, though, or be around, be reliable, be dependable, be respectful, don't be divisive.
What's a moderator?
Just be around. Little by little, we'll see.
Okay, there you go. Well, with that being said, Jag, I know it's been a minute. Thank you for coming in and blessing us in regards
and
to
don't forget about my GoFundMe, my legal defense fund.
Yes, please. I guess the easiest way, we'll put that in the description. The easiest way to do it is click on the description when you see it.
Okay, and there we go. And I'm not one to judge. Again, we're all under judgment. However, they always do that shit with like some type of donation or GoFundMe, or there's always a kick at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like she just mentioned, you ain't gotta do the whole pay the 100. I throw you a wrench and you go ahead and screw this nut. No. That's the same thing she just did. Just now you put a price on it. But to each his own too, because I can't say that about someone. I mean, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, right? Don't get me fucked up. Don't get me twisted. If you're new to the channel, you better get new to the frequency. All right. But what I'm saying is, to each his own. I'm not one to judge, but I am one to observe and perceive shit. The fuck we got a mind for, right? And I'm like, ooh, the way I'm just getting this feeling. I'm getting this feeling inside. Back to y'all.
Right below this interview, and below any clips, you'll see that, or just go to GoFundMe and type in Jaguar Wright, it'll come up. And the simple way, if you want to just give something quick, I know Cash App is the way to go, but cruelty-free artistry, this exactly as it's spelled, cruelty-free artistry, no extra Y's. Yeah, no extra Y's or anything. Jaguar Wright gets that directly to her. So definitely anything, of course, helps. We did a live a couple of days ago as far as wanting to get the legal defense up. And hopefully, thank you for everyone who was a part of that live and donated, and we appreciate all of it.
Every little bit helps, and we're still raising. We're still here. We've been doing this fundraiser since March, and we're barely 10% to our final goal. So I'm hoping that number kicks up. And all I can say is, if we can get 7,500 people to just donate $10, we'll get to our goal. So I want to thank everyone who did donate, who came out for the telethon. Thank you so much. It was fun. It was good to just sit and talk and bust it up and have that conversation. And a lot of my people were in the chat, and a lot of other people's people, well, not a lot. There was a couple weirdos in the chat, and that's to be expected when it comes to me. But everyone else, especially here on the Real Life platform, oddly enough, we've been on this journey together for a long time. And I know of all of the people that come here and sit on this couch. I'm a little different. And our relationship is a little unique. I just want you all to know that all of the positive comments throughout the years, it's so funny. I never used to read comments at all. It was this platform and these sit downs that we have that made me start reading comments. And I'm so grateful that I did, because some of you have some really brilliant minds, wonderful things to say. And I just want everyone to know there's so much love and so much appreciation for this relationship that we have here. A salute to you all as we continue to journey on.
No, thank you. And journey on, we will. You're responsible for at least about 30% of our female fan base. So we got to thank you for introducing us and having even women come into our platform and finding enjoyment in having these conversations. So with that being said, Jaguar Wright, you're back once again with another one, epic. But As you well know, you are a real life street star, and we salute you. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all.
Until next time.
Real life. So let's give it a pause. What? I didn't mean to do that.
Until next time.
What was that about? Okay, so let's go on over to the channel. I'm not subscribed. I think I've been over here a few times back in the day because I'm hearing the music real live. Doom, 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 doom. So let's get on over here and let's see. We're going to go straight. Who is that? I know that face. Okay, so this is billionaire Mark Cuban. Candid interview on Kyrie Irving, Kanye, Elon, ... So let's go on over to the videos here. And as you can see with the videos here, we got I Know Whack 100's Houston source. Dogface on street, snit, ... The white man is here to destroy Dogface on the white agenda and ... Dogface speaks on the disappearance on Nolan Wells. They hate us. All right, let's go on over. There's a podcast tab there. Tap on that. Here's a few podcasts here. The Public Opinion Court. So let's talk about it. Ladies getting free podcasts, Henny and Halos, etc. Going over to the playlist here. Real Life Unfiltered featuring Dogface. Real Life Street Stars. Wayno and Dogface. All the Smoke podcast and Blue Couch performances. All right, since we over here on YouTube, going over to my channel, Damika is rising. Oh, by the way, Real Life had over 1 million subscribers. So yeah, tap in if y'all want to. It ain't about the subscribers, it's about what you want to subscribe to and what knowledge you are gaining. All right, so if you're going over to my channel, I got a healthy over 1,000 creeping up on them, not faking at all. You can tap on the videos tab here, and you got videos like this man explains how yin and yang is ... and that's premiering today at 1 p.m. You got the saxophones are getting louder. City Stars, child abuse ... Rod Digger drops knowledge and gives a ... If you want to click on that playlist tab here, and then if you're into tarot divination, you can tap on the Zodiac one. Hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Zodiac in the building. Just got some recent messages out for the Leo season, and messages are out there for all Zodiac signs. You can tap on that tab, and as you can see, you got a bunch of tarot divinations like rapid transformation, teleportation ... What your families expect ... What messages are coming from ... All right, if you're not into that type of tarot and you want regular tarot divination, you can go to family portals, or you can tap on hashtag Lost Souls Just Tarot, where that tongue is on fire there. You see that tongue? Saxophones are getting louder. Liar, liar, tongue on ... Much peace, much light, much love, but especially that darkness because of dark matter. I love y'all. Peace.